Yeah, I heard word around town, it's a poppin' now.
Waga sugata wa seigi, waga sugata wa sekai. Aname yo, tatae yo. Kono quedakaku mo utsukushii, fushi ni shite saikyou no kami, Zamasu wo.
Yo, Zamasu dead just sold. Like, it was bad. I was enjoying that OST that Vegito had, and he chose to sell like that, bro. He just ruined my whole vibe, my whole mood. I have got to know what OST that is and where it came from. 224k defense. You guys know he wants to get, well, he is going to get 24k for sure. And he also wants to get 5 orbs to make sure we can maximize his defensive ability. He's going to be absolutely fine. Turn 1 is not an issue. If you're wondering what fight we're in the main adversary red zone. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Gaming X. We're in the main adversary red zone, and we're going to be fighting all forms of Majin Buu right now. I'm hoping that doesn't seal. Okay, attack lowering is, we could bite that, right? 13.9. I forgot who told me. They were somebody maybe in the chat on one of the streams, by the way. I'm thinking about doing streams where I just mess around in KX, but I don't know if you guys, I don't know how we feel about that idea, so let me know if you guys like that idea. But like full, like 1 hour, 2 hour, we just mess around with units instead of me cutting up videos all the time, right? We have fun doing that. I'm just thinking about it. It's just a thought. But yeah, I think his animations still look great. They were like, oh, his animations, like, they need a revamp, and I'm like, what? Vegito's? These animations right here? Nah. It's like, Gogeta's is so much better. Well, yeah, Gogeta is literally ripped out of a movie, but Vegito's animations are not at all bad or poor quality, none of that. Animations are still amazing. But this rotation is pure insanity. We don't have to say too much, but I think y'all see what's going on right now. This merge Zamasu is not the merge Zamasu you guys are used to. This is his custom EZA. We are running him as our leader, both our leads, because his custom EZA does have a 200% buff to the leader skill. So we got to make sure we take advantage of that. I'm going to keep you around. I'm going to, I guess, just let you super. It doesn't really matter, right? Just let you super, let you guys do your thing, and we will be right back. Alright, here we are, turn 2. Of course, we still haven't had support. It would be nice if the support would end up on the rotation, not on turn 5, but whatever. 350k defense. Remember, I just want to remind myself, his super attack effects. He gets a massive amount of defense from his passive for sure. He's stacking his defense permanently. He's incredible. And remember, the additional supers are also going to raise his defense. He's absolutely fine in that regard. We're not able to get him 24k, eh? Okay, let's see if he feels significantly worse without that 24k buff. I know a lot of units like Gohan and Goten are just a different level of LR when they get that 24k or that active skill, whatever it may be. So get Vegito hit a couple of times. That's 5 times right there. So he got that permanent. Is it 30% defense? I'm gonna find out in a moment. I'm gonna reassess it, but I'm pretty sure it's like 30% defense after he gets hit those 5 times. So he's even better of a tank. He's absolutely untouchable. The mitigation part of his passive with the orbs we didn't get, but remember he has a permanent 20% mitigate. Like it doesn't have a condition. It's unconditional 20% damage reduction. So with that being said, and we understand how powerful he is on a turn like that, this background of the hyperbolic time chamber is one of my favorite backgrounds in all of Dragon Ball Z. I don't care if we're playing Budokai, Budokai 2, Budokai 3. It doesn't, Budokai Tenkaichi, Raging Blast, Xenoverse 2. It doesn't matter. Fighters, I wish Fighters had this. It could be any Dragon Ball environment. I absolutely love this stage so much. Y'all don't even know. It's one of my like 3 or 4 favorite scenes, or I should say settings, like backdrops in all of Dragon Ball. Toriyama was cooking crazy off of that one. We gotta float that guy off so Vegito will have support. Okay, so here we are. We have his active skill and his standby. Imagine, right? We've yet to have a unit for sure. We definitely don't have that unit that can go in either direction. This is so crazy. I didn't even know that was like available in the database yet for us to have both options in one unit. Sort of like how they haven't buffed active skills on EZA ever. I was like, maybe they're gonna add that into the database one day and we'll know like a couple weeks before that unit drops they'll have both. No, it's just there and the team took advantage of it. Now with that being said, we're going to use the Spirit Sword on this rotation. However, if you want an idea of how, look at this super attack. We're going to take that super attack. If we die, we die. But if you want an idea of how hard he hits, you saw we just had full HP, right? He super attacked the EZA Merge Zamasu unit, who is raising his defense greatly on both super attacks. Oh, it's massively on his 18 key. He hadn't super attacked yet, but he had all, like, a lot of his conditions active right here. This is, I know this is crazy to read all of this, right? But he had a lot of his conditions active. He did not have his guard up. He was type neutral, but he took, like, 480k or something like that, 450, whatever, do the math. He took mad damage. I just want to give you guys an idea of how hard he hits. Now let's look at this Spirit Sword active skill animation. I guess since it's like the standard Spirit Sword, I can kind of just talk my way through it. I guess we can. God, okay, let's have a moment of silence for that, actually. Oh, that boy is cooking. He did not have to hit that hard. Remember, if Boo had survived, which was 29 million is fairly hard for anybody to live through, Buhan, or Vegito, I'm sorry, Vegito would have had an additional, what, 40% attack and defense? Mind you, did I say it in the intro? Let me see if his active skill gives him defense for the turn. His active skill starts from turn 4, massively raise attack temporarily, 20% defense for the turn. Okay. Oh my gosh, he's a monster, he's an animal. Next turn, you guys know who we're gonna get into, alright? We're definitely gonna get into that Sword of Hope Trunks. We're gonna have to see what he does. I'm very excited for that. Legends, at the time of this recording, Legends had just announced the Sword of Hope Zenkai, and there's a lot of mixed reviews and mixed opinions for the reveal, to say the least. It felt like everybody was hyped that he could be awakening or Zenkaiing, right? And then once he got it announced, they were like, oh, it should have only been corrupted merged. Like, why would they even do this to us? This is terrible. They need to make better decisions. I was like, damn, I cannot read the Legends community at all the way I can the Dokkan community. It's so odd. It's so hard to measure it out. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what this guy's standby is going to look like. I'm kind of getting hype. I'm kind of getting lit. Okay. We get it. Let's go. Whew, I'm nervous. Okay, his defense before we were at 600. Okay, it's the same. Cool. Yeah, man, like, I really like this idea, but we're perfectly lined up to get a new Sword of Hope Trunks with the animations and stuff like that in Dokkan. All right, now LR Sword of Hope Trunks. Oh man, I'm nervous. 12 key super attack. The Gallic Gun raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. The Sword of Hope will greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn and cause mega colossal to the enemy. His 12 key does mega colossal. Oh my gosh, I almost skipped over that. I almost passed over that. He's so crazy. Oh man. Oh, we have another, bro. We have old text written in stone, bro. Tablets worth of data here. I just need a breather real quick. All right. 6 key, attack and defense, 170%. He will launch an additional that has a high chance to be a super attack. 20% damage mitigation. He has a high chance to perform a critical hit and 40% attack and defense upon super attacking. He gets an additional 20% mitigation when he gets 5 or more key spheres. He foresees enemy super attack just like Vegito, except when HP is 70% or below instead of 60% or below. He gets an additional 50% defense starting from the turn in which the character receives the 5th attack in battle. He will get 1 ki up to 4 and 10% defense up to 50% with each super attack performed. Future Saga category allies will get 2 ki, attack and defense 25% or when 2 or more rainbow key spheres are obtained. Okay, so it's conditional. He will then get an additional 35% attack and defense and launch a guaranteed additional super when you get 24 ki. He randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. That's amazing. And guard will be activated against every attack starting from when he gets hit that 9th time. Now that sounds like a lot, but for KX content, it's really not that bad. That's actually pretty reasonable. So let's see what this guy can do. Let's get into his aspects of, or his side of the showcase. Alright, I ain't gonna lie. I have been staring at this board, trying to figure out how I can get Trunks to survive that slot 1 onslaught. And it's not happening. So we're gonna put this Goku Black here. You would think this Goku Black's terrible, right? No, this is his custom EZA. Shout out to Trapped, okay? I am worried because he needs to get hit, and he's been hit a couple of times. But also, I know for a fact will live if he gets his guard. I'm not truly sure will live just off his mitigation, but we'll see him. Well, I don't have a choice. All right, so we're gonna keep Trunks in the middle slot. 5 out of 7 links active with Vegito here. Oh man, this is making me nervous. Oh no, it's not. It's Dismal Future and Prepare for Battle. I forget Vegito doesn't have Prepare for Battle. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. All right, let's go. Let's go. 8 orbs right here. Oh, you see that? You saw that jump, right? Y'all saw that statistical jump. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm done talking. So yeah, he still gives 3 ki. Oh, it's the first attack he did. That was the super. Goodness, I didn't even. I had no other choice. Like, this was beat. There's nothing I could do. It's a loss. But we're gonna hop out and hop back in as Trunks, which sucks because Vegito is the defensive stacker, right? And Trunks takes advantage of that, but we couldn't manage it on a turn like that. It was just like sometimes Dokkan won't let you win, so it's whatever. Alright, we're running back that turn. I really hate this because look how much lower his defense is. I'm sure it's massively lower. Damn it, man. 200k defense is what we're working with. So now what I'm going to be dependent on is getting Trunks hit often enough to where we can get those 9 attacks trigger, and that'll trigger that guard on his passive. That's my only hope at this point. Supreme Kai of Time does need to be super attacking. Yeah, this is my only hope at this point. I don't got nothing else. So we'll showcase Trunks for a couple of turns. 13 million attack stat is very solid. I know he's capable of doing dumb numbers. I just got to get him lined up and we'll get the ball rolling. 10 million. Oh my goodness. Like casual, like, and he's critting, and he did another one. Casual. We really need updated Trunks animations from that saga. We need an updated Goku Black. We've been waiting on EZA Goku Black. I want a new fully flushed out version of Zamasu and Goku Black as a card, as a duo card. That would be really dope. I don't know what we're waiting on. You see, Trunks took absolutely no damage. The super attack defensive raising is going to be really important. Whether it comes from his passive, from his super, it's going to be really important in situations like this later on. Right now, it's not too crucial, but we do need to make sure that guard gets up. You know, I usually wouldn't care for a situation like this, like off camera, right? Off camera, I would be focused on getting my rotation set back up. This is going to be pretty crazy because this Goku Black, upon his custom EZA, he gives 3 ki, 40% attack and defense to Future still, right? However, he's going to give that 15% crit chance and an additional, well, the 15% crit chance goes to everybody. That applies to the support, but the Future tag, oh my gosh, they're gonna get me for that one. That applies to the Future category. Then he gives an additional 10% attack and defense to extreme class allies when you have a character named Zamasu on the team. So it won't affect units like Trunks, Vegito, Supreme Kai, but of course the Zamasu unit should be, yeah, 14, and he's gonna additional. I just know he's gonna additional. So super effective. He's gonna do another super just because he cares about me. Watch this. Watch this. I got that much pull, man. But yeah, this is one of the crazier rotations. I wouldn't have even been able to show you guys if I only cared about Trunks. I had to. Oh man, this is crazy. That it's so casual to have access to stuff like that whenever I do these showcases. But 14 million is still an amazing attack stat. I know we have units that can do even bigger than that, but I'm always going to be impressed. Until further notice, at least, I'm going to be impressed with numbers like that. Alright, now we got Vegito back around. 5 orbs for you, so you can get your mitigation. You'll do your thing. I'm not worried about you. Let's... 247k is fine. Want to heal back a little bit with Vegito, I guess, because he's not going to super attack, so I might as well. Okay, cool. That scouter effect is going to be everything, especially since we don't have the defensive buffs from Int Vegito when he was stacking. So I do have to take advantage of that with Trunks. I don't necessarily want to be at a low HP level. That's actually still a fire KO screen. I mean, it's not like I hate this sword. I hate the way it looks. I think it's uglier, but it's in really good quality. I don't remember it being in that good of a quality. But yeah, one more turn of Trunks, and I think I'll be able to wrap it up. What was I saying a moment ago? Oh my gosh, I forgot. All right, this is the last turn. I think this will this will prove the point of how good this Trunks is. We're done here. I am so sick and tired of almost dying. Y'all have not seen how many times some of them I'll come back and I'll have full HP. Y'all have not seen how many times I almost die. I'm healing off orbs so much, dude. It's crazy, man. Okay, so 9k before he does anything isn't really that big of a concern. We're back at 13 million. All right, I can wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, it just makes me nervous, man. It just makes me... It's not even Trunks' fault. It's the team, because Future, it doesn't get buffed often enough, so I have to pick and choose which units I wanted to bring. Supreme Opie of Time has been taking like 92k a hit, and she's the weakest link. It's terrible. Nah, I did enjoy the showcase unit, however, though. Shout out to this concept of a standby Vegito into Trunks. Cooking. The team is getting creative once again. It is the Young King Hitman. Shout out Iceman. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hitman is off this. Like and subscribe if you want more showcases just like this. Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It is the King Hitman here, and as you can see, we've got a Vegito Blue. Yet another amazing, spectacular, gorgeous render art for Vegito Blue in Dokkan. We'll never get tired of him, will we? Him and Gogeta. I'm gonna be honest, y'all swear you're tired of it? You're not tired of it. The future's final glimmer of hope. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito. He is an Int LR, of course. Y'all know that means he's gonna be crazy. He's gonna have the animations. His stats are 22, basically 22.9. 21.2 and then 17.1 KD. He has 17.1 thousand defense. That's incredible. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the Ice Man. Shout out to Icy for this one. I know I'm gonna see him in the comments, man. He'll be pinned for sure. So shout out to him. Give him a little bit of, you know, support, a bit of applause if you run into him. Now, Future Saga gets 3 key stats, 200%. We do need a lead like that. I'm hoping Tanabata or Worldwide gives us a Carnival LR, something like that. This will be the first time we get a Carnival during Tanabata. I don't know why I'm during Tanabata, so I'm not sure what format they may or may not change. It may stay the same, it may change. Now, Vegito, on his 12 key, the Vegito, or the full power strike, it will raise attack permanently, raise defense for 1 turn while causing mega colossal damage to the enemy. The final Kamehameha greatly raises attack, raises defense both permanently while mega colossal damage is done to the enemy. Very nice. Let's go. Full power onslaught. Vegito has an intro animation. Yo, I get tired of reading these, bro. Vegito has an intro animation. He guards all attacks for 7 turns from the start of the turn if there's another Future Saga ally on the turn. He gets 5 key attack and defense 150%. He's gonna auto super. He launches an additional that has a medium chance to become a super attack. He gets an additional defense 30% starting from when he gets hit the 5th time in battle. He has a medium chance to crit and attack and defense 40% when he is super attacking. That's a nice touch. I appreciate that. People really, medium chance to crit. It's just nice to have it there. We can't really quantify it the same way we do because when you're watching it with the eye test, you can't tell if it's you or or the unit, right? Like your hidden potential or the unit, unless you're 55, 69%. But that's always a nice touch. Now, foresees enemy super attack when your HP is 60% or less, 20% mitigation, reduces damage received by an additional 10% when you get 5 key spheres. He will then get 1 key up to 3 and defense 10% up to 30% with each super attack he performs, plus an additional 40%, and launch a guaranteed additional super when you use the active skill or when key is 24. His oh man, that's nice, because the GoPros, man, they're a whole different level of unit when they get that final buff. You know, there's a handful of LRs in the game that work like that nowadays, and it's a really nice ability. But an additional super along with his crit is very appreciated. Now, his active skill, the Spirit Sword, it can be activated starting from turn 4, massively raising attack temporarily, ultimate damage, and gives 20% defense for the turn. The standby, this is the nice little kicker. I didn't even say it yet. I was gonna hide it for longer, but I mean, it's right there. Y'all can read it, right? The standby, he will switch into a Sword of Hope Trunks. That Trunks is gonna be, I'm sure he's gonna be one of the hardest hitting things we've seen in the game. I'm sure you guys know that echelon where it's like no one surviving that turn type damage. I'm sure we'll see what he looks like in a moment. Well, in a few moments for that matter. I'm hoping y'all lock in with me. Switch to standby. It can be activated after performing 5 or more super attacks in battle. Switch into Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. 6 additional, 25 crit, 5 dodge. You guys know the standard Vegito Blue Link set. You guys know a whole bunch of the Vegito categories. There's a couple here you guys aren't familiar with. But with that being said, another LR Vegito? Who am I to turn it down, man? Let's get into it.